In this video of the part 3 of the YouTube timestamp tool, basically what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that the submit button starts to work and automatically add up a new list item. So let's start look how we can do this. So now what we want to do is we want to continue on, and we want to make sure that we're registering basically these items here, or at least we recognize these numbers here, so we can put them in, and of course the title as well, the timestamp title. So let's look at that. I'm going to go again here back in JavaScript, and what we need to do is we need to consider, alright, what are we going to do? Well, first of all, if we're going to recognize these numbers and we click submit, we want to make sure that it inserts something here. So let's make that insert first. Let's look. We're going to put it here down. And then what I want to do is, first of all, this will be a function, and this function would be add, let's say, add item or add timestamp. I think that's a very nice term and easy to understand. Timestamp, and then here I'm going to grab this, copy that, and then I want to say here on the button on click. So when we click on this button, I want to trigger the timestamp function, but we have no argument in here. So then in here, what we're going to do is we have to really consider, well, first of all, we want to have the numbers, but to put in the numbers, let's at least have a list item so we can see every time we click on it, it should work. So to do that, what I want to do here then is we're going to say here, well, let's see, I think we can put a new constant here above, because what I want to grab now is the constant of the list, or the UL, the unordered list, and that is this one here. Remember, we give it the name of list. So I'm going to copy this because this is our parent element. And what is a parent compared to a child? Well, that basically refers to hierarchy, and hierarchy means the parent is leading, and below that the child is within. So that would mean that if you want to add a new item, it should be added in the parent, or append, that's the right term. You will see later on why we're going to use that. We will append it in here, so it will go down and just be basically an add-on here below, something like that. So let's start to work on this button. So I'm going to say here, oh, first of all, here above, constant list equals document.get element by ID. I guess I always select the wrong one. There we are. I'm going to see a list. Then I'm going to grab this. I'm going to put it here. Let's say not constant, but what are we going to do here? We're going to say here, we need to have probably constant. What I want to do is I want to create a new element, and the element I'm going to create is the LI, which is basically this item, because we want to create them every time we press the button. So what I'm going to do here is constant, and I'm going to give this the name of LI, and then we're going to say here document dot create the element. And remember, when I talk about element, I talk about the tags. Okay, so basically you're saying which tag are you going to create? Well, we're going to create the LI tag. I'm using here caps locks as a habit or practice from personal use, but it's not necessary. You can make small things as well. I don't know why I'm doing that, but it's just a habit of mine. Anyway, we have that. Then what I want to do is I want to create a LI text node. What is a text node? It's basically the text that we want to insert into the list item. Whatever that text will be is of course based on 4 items. Here, the title, or basically, well, like this. So it will be the numbers and the title. So for now, I'm going to create here, I'm going to say text node, I'm going to say a document dot create text node. And then here, what we can say here is, for now, I'm going to be really easy. I'm just going to copy this text here. Nothing fancy. Later on, I'm going to do this. Nice. Alright. So once we did this, what I want to do now is I want to append. In append, if you really look at append, what it means to attach something to. So we append the child, which is, in this case, this is the child for the list item. And the reason why is the text is nested within the LI. Oh, that's what we want. So we're going to say LI, which is the parent, say dot append child. So attach the child to this item, the text. And then once we're done with that, I want to get the list, which is the parent, and these are what we call the children. So we're going to say list parent dot append, again append child, and then here, as you can see, we work with a hierarchy, and the hierarchy is consistently being added up. If I save this, refresh, if I now click, look at this. Oh my goodness, this looks so much fun. Alright, so now we have this. Next video, we're going to work on the data of this.